Hey, how you guys doing? Hi, Alex. Yeah, so the Jagdtiger. For those of you that haven't seen my other video on it, feel free to check it out. I had one of my best games in it, which was like 7 kills for like 5,000 damage. Um, Actually, you know what? I got my 9 kills with this tank. It's actually one of my favorite tanks right now. I finally got my Mark of Excellence about 3 days ago, and I happened to get into a random match. So, yeah, I don't actually know how to pronounce that, so I'm not even going to try. Um, so this tank has 250 millimeters on the upper part of the front of the tank, but in the front and in the underplate is basically it's a Tiger 2, so it's basically a tier 8 shell with 250 millimeter front plate where the gun is. So basically you don't want to show that to anybody. It's also a TD, so tank destroyer. So 80 millimeters on the side, which means it's okay for side scraping. It would get by, and it's also 80 in the back, which is kind of good if you get involved with a light tank. As long as you keep spinning, he'll have a really hard time pinning you. I'll tell you from experience, if you are in a light tank and you want to get the upper hand on this tank, shooting it right in those doors in the very back there is a good place to start. I will say this, it's not a candidate for high explosives. Don't even attempt it. Use standard shells, or you'll only be doing like 20 or even 100 damage depending on how big the gun is. So as you can see, it's actually relatively fast. The perks I'm using, I'm not even using binoculars at all. I've discovered that 400 millimeters, it's actually 390 this is. It's practically blind, but I use coated optics, so I give myself a little bit more than average, and sometimes I will rotate to using standard, but coated optics means I can move and I'm still going to detect the same distance when I'm using the binoculars, So I haven't spawned on this side in a really long time, so I'm just basically, gonna sit here and snipe. It's kind of a slow game. Yeah, so this was my highest damage earned in one game. And, yeah, so the reload on this tank is really good. You just have to get it hauled down. Like right now, if anybody was to shoot me, I'm on the other side of a hill. I could easily back down and guard my front plate. So trying to get some shots on these guys, and I'm realizing that I'm probably going to have to move up. And the unfortunate part is where the other Jagdtiger is, which he's a Jagdtiger 8.8. That's a premium tank. Pretty good. I will say that the Jagdtiger's, underplate, it's a Tiger 2. So if you just think about that, he's basically got a Tiger 2 that doesn't have a turret on it. Nobody shoots the turret on a Tiger 2. You just don't. But it doesn't have a hatch, which makes it... If you guys see my other video, I basically, take out E100s with this because they can't pin the upper part of my turret. So you can see here, I'm trying to pin him here. And I did pin him. Pretty lucky shot, because although this is pretty accurate, it's not the, the best. So I did pin him again. Probably did 500. It didn't really say because he disappeared. And then we got perfect shot. Hit him right in the turret. So 278 penetration, 590 damage. Which I'm going to go ahead and just confirm that for you guys, just to make sure. So it's 128 millimeter. It says 5.62 rounds a minute, 276 pin, 560 damage per shot, which I will say sometimes I can clear more than that. If I actually load an HE or high explosive round and shoot the side of, say for instance, an M103, I can usually penetrate, and do at least 1,000 damage. So it's why I keep so many, because you never know when that opportunity is going to come. You're going to see I'm just going to start one-shotting these guys. Now, this guy, I can't tell if he's actually, backwards or forwards. If you look at it, it's almost a, you can't really tell. I mean, he could be facing me, you know, or he could be, to me it looks like he is facing my direction, so I'm not shooting the back of him, so I'm gonna try and get that last shot on them. I'm just not in a good position. So I start realizing that, you know, the only way I'm gonna do this is move forward. And I did notice at that moment that right where that T-30 is, he is right out of visual range, and that Jagdtiger 8.8 that was in the right hand of the map, he's actually got killed. So I don't want to go any further than him. So I'm basically just going to creep along. If I get detected, I'll try and back up. But this game's heading south really quick. Now, a new person I've been playing with, he's in here with me in Platoon. He was actually just had a really bad luck. Real bad luck game. So, yeah, you can see the Jagdtiger 8.8 right there burning. So I'm like, I don't want to go any farther than him. But I'm like, it is possible for me to guard my underplate if they are directly over there. I can see them shooting. So I'm thinking if I butt up against him, I should be able to get some shots and get some protection, you know, from his tank. So I'm going to try and move it a little bit, but it's just not working. I also thought maybe I would be able to detect them, but I'm not. So I decided to swing out. I'm not being detected. Usually when you fire, if somebody's close, you'll be detected. So there you can see AT7. I hit his gas tank and he disappeared. Now I'm debating this whole time, you know, hey, should I shoot? And I fire and I went, you know, and I kind of knew he wasn't going to be there. So here I have a good shot on this tortoise and just not getting any shots. There's the AT7 and I track him, which is just unfortunate. It was just a drop shot. Happens all the time, and no matter what tank you're in. And you can see we're slowly losing this match. Now, right now I'm only at 5 penetrations, which, you know, doesn't seem like much. I actually didn't think that this game was going to be this. So there's, you know, there's one more shot, one more penetration. Somebody's actually asking me, hey, please kill this guy over here. And I got a lucky shot. If it wouldn't have drifted left like that, I probably wouldn't have pinned him. Here we go, we got a KV5. He has a little pontoon in the front of it, which if you shoot it, it just does max damage. So you shoot the high side on the KV5, which I said KV4. So I got another shot on him. I was actually trying to aim for right above the E75, and you'll see here, it's got the accuracy to hit, you know, turrets and hatches. It's when you're talking about cross the map stuff, it becomes a little bit inaccurate. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy here, hit him in the turret. It's actually a lucky shot that should have just bounced. I think I actually side scraped his turret. So they know where I am now. They're starting to shoot at me, and I'm sitting here thinking, crap, I'm gonna, you know, I need to kill this guy before. So I go for his bottom plate. There we go, I pinned his bottom plate, and you can see we're slowly dying, and that guy got the kill. So I turn over here to see who else I can hit. Got a Jagdtiger 8.8, and it just happened to go high and hit the most heavily armored part. Now I'm debating, should I kill the Tiger? And I'm like, no, I should probably go for the, you know, more heavily armored tank. And then we got a Tiger 2 over here. We got the original Tiger, and I'm like, he's probably a juicier target. I hit him, and at this point, I'm completely detected. Unfortunately, I got guys in front of me and to the right, so I'm just going to get killed, to be honest. So, this is a losing match. I was going to wait till now to say it. I mean, I was going to wait till the very end, but I don't want you guys going, oh man, that's crappy. But this is my highest damage earned, and you can see, I'm just trying to get that last kill, do some more damage on that E75. And I'm not doing it. I'm trying to stay alive by moving. I can see there's a T-30. He's probably the best person to shoot. And there's a T-32. Shoot him to get you know, 500. The T-30, and I'm getting shot from the side. I'm waiting for the reload, and I hit him one more time right before I get killed. And that was pretty much the last guy alive. You can see that they had me surrounded, and I was like, man, you know, what a crappy game. And when I was like, I happened to see how much damage I did, I was like, oh my god. I was like, you know, this is a losing battle, but I'm going to go ahead and do and upload it. And if you look at it, this is a number one, you know, number one percentage. That is a trip. So I'm going to go ahead and screenshot this. So yeah, pretty cool. And, you know, it's funny. I kind of had a piece of everybody, but I actually took the kills as well. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, comment, like, and subscribe, and have a good one. Later.